Today I'm super excited because I'm going to be getting on with the build on my lovely GT Force. Super excited, and I'm going to take you through a few of the bits that I've got for the build and then get on with building it. Wish me luck, because there's something I've never done before, but I'm trying to do as much of this project myself as I possibly can. So with a little bit of help from Ali, I'm sure today I'm going to get it built up and ready to ride. So I have everything here ready to build up my lovely GT Force. The frame, like I've just said, is a GT Force. It is carbon up front and aluminium on the rear. I have a Fox Factory DPX2 shock here, and I have a Fox 36 fork. The guys at Mojo Rising have tuned this especially for my weight and my riding style. So I'm super excited to try this out on the trails and see how it feels now it's been adjusted for me, which is really cool. My wheel set is super lovely. I sent off my Hope Hubs to the guys at Saddleback last week, and they got them turned around and built really fast for me, so thank you guys for doing that. Love Hope components. Mainly, really girly thing here, mainly I love the colours and I love the way they look, so super nice, and just the noise that Hope Hub makes when you're out on the trails, nothing quite beats that sound, so super lovely, love that. Also, so much other Hope purple stuff going on here. It's so blingy, it's unbelievable. So stem, brakes, spacers, top cap, little jockey wheels, so much going on there. So all of this stuff is super nice and going to set off the build lovely. So I realise I say lovely a lot, that's a bit mad. I use DMR def grips, have done for a while now. They do a thick and a thin option. I use the thin ones because the smaller hand gives me good grip. Also, I find that some grips get a bit slippy when you get sweaty hands and you have to wear gloves with them, but with the def grip I find that I can ride without wearing gloves and not get blisters as well. So super cool, and they do some awesome colours, and I really like these ones. Also, I use a DMR V-twin pedal. I ride clips because I like to be fixed to the bike when I'm coming down a bumpy trail, my feet aren't bouncing off, and also if I'm doing longer rides, because sometimes I will, even on my enduro bike, I'll go on a full-on kind of cross-country ride, taking in some trails along the way. Going uphill, you can push and pull, so you get more power, and you're using all of your leg muscles, which is a good thing for me, so I really do like these. If you haven't tried clips before and you want to try and you're curious to try, DMR do a pedal called the Versa pedal, which is ideal if you want to give it a try, because they have a clip one side and it's flat the other side, so you have both options, so you can try the clip but still have the option of the flat while you're out and about. So yeah, they're my pedals. So I've been super lucky to get hold of this AXS group set, and the colours on the cassette here, just all the blues and purples are just going to go so well with the bike. And this barrier here is wireless, so how cool is this? So minimising the amount of cables that I have running on my bike, because my bike is a bit of an older model, and newer models have internal routing, but my one has the cables running down in that little channel there, so just minimising the amount of that going on. So that's super cool. And also, talking of wireless, I've had this Magura Viron seat post for a while now, and I'm going to be running it on my bike here, so this is super cool as well. So just, again, wireless, simple press of a button and it pops up and goes down, so that is also super cool. And finally, got so many bits here, my cranks. If you look on the back of your cranks, you'll be able to see that it has like a crank length measurement usually on there. I used to have 170 or 172s on my bikes, but we swapped them all out for 165s. I'm 5'7" or about 170 centimeters tall, but we've found, even with Ali and even with some of our taller friends, that moving over to 165 cranks is a bit of a game changer. One reason being is your cadence is increased, so endurance rides become less tiring on your muscles, which is always a really good thing. Also, a massive thing I found is I was getting less pedal strikes on my enduro bike, so I had the flip chip set to low, and that gives me a lower centre of gravity on the bike. I find it gives me more grip, and also I can put a bit of power down out of corners if I need to. So if I need to get up to speed again quickly coming out of the corner, then I can put some pedals in and get back up to speed. So if I was to change one thing to make a difference on my bike, I think probably one of the first things after tyres, I guess, would be to change my crank length to a shorter one. Give it a try if you can, you never know, it might also work for you. The tyres that I'm putting onto the GT4s are these Continental Mountain Kings. I've run these on my bikes for a long time now. We used to be supported as Team Fatcreations by Continental, we're not anymore, but I found that these are the best tyres for me. I really, really like them. They give me lots of grip, which means they give me lots of confidence, which is good. I have a plus tyre on the front, so this one is a 2.6 on the front, and I have a smaller tyre on the rear, which I think is a 2.3, yeah, 2.3. I found that they're great in all conditions, so that I don't need to be swapping tyres around all the time, and the rolling resistance on them is good, and the grip on them is good, so it's a really, really good balance. With the plus tyre on the front, I can run the pressure super low, which gave me a bit more grip and a bit more confidence. But I found as my riding is improving that that's changing, and I need to put the pressure up a little bit more, so the grip's being a bit more compromised now, and I have actually got a few pinch punches where I've been getting a little bit more airtime off of small drops. I'm not talking huge airtime, just a little bit, but more than I used to, so I suffered a few pinch punches. So we have got these impact inserts to go in from Hump wheels that will hopefully alleviate the pinch punch problem, and also allow me to run my tyres still soft, so getting the grip, but then having the volume in the tyre to keep it on the rim and the rim protected, which is super, super cool. They're really, really light actually, and really cool things, so hoping these will be a good thing and a good upgrade. Really, really excited to get this thing built. So I'm going to stop waffling on and get on with the actual build.